Part 2. So here's our first example. You can either break down the radicals or multiply them together. So either order, it doesn't matter really. So I have 1 times 1 in front here, so that's just a 1. And then square root of 2, square root of 18. Come together. Now let's break it down. 18 can be rewritten as 6 times 3 or 9 times 2. And I'm going to choose 9 times 2. The reason why is that 9 can be rewritten as 3 times 3. So now we have that pair. And we also have another pair right there. So we have the 2 gets brought out and the 3 gets brought out. So then 2 times 3 is 6. All right, let's head down to example G. Let's go ahead and multiply those together. So 2x cubed y, 4x to the 4th. Now let's break it down. I'm going to put my numbers together. So my 2 and my 4. And I notice that 4 can be written as 2 squared. Then I'm going to do my x's next. I have x cubed and x to the 4th. So I have a total of 7 x's. I'm going to break it down into pairs. So x squared, x squared, x squared with 1 left over. And then I have this y left. All right, so we're looking for anything that's a pair because this is a radical with a square root. So the index is a 2. So what comes out is this 2, x, x, x. So we had 2x to the 3rd. And then our leftovers are the 2, the x, and the y. All right, now we're going to go ahead and multiply this square root of 2 times 4. And then we're going to take this square root of 2 times 6 square roots of 2. All right, so let's take care of the green. Outside stuff to outside stuff, the only outside thing is the 4. And the inside stuff is the square root of 2, so 4 square roots of 2. Now let's head over to the red. Outside stuff is the 6. Inside stuff is the square root of 2 and square root of 2, which is 2 squared. So now you can break down or simplify that square root of 2 squared, which is 2. So 6 times 2 is 12. Can't do anything with this 4 square roots of 2. 4 square roots of 2. So I like to write my 12 first, then my 4 square roots of 2. All right, now we're going to FOIL. So the last example was just distributive property. Now this is a distributive property where we FOIL it. So I'm going to do first -3 times +4. Then -3 times 2 square roots of 2. So we're taking care of first and outside. Let's go to inside. 5 square roots of 2 times 4. And then last. 5 square roots of 2 times 2 square roots of 2. All right, let's take care of the blue. -3 times 4 is -12. Then we'll head to the red. Outside stuff is -3 and 2 becomes -6. And then inside stuff is just that square root of 2. And we'll go to the green. Outside stuff is 5 and 4, which is 20. And then the square root of 2 is left. The purple one, 5 times 2 is 10. Square root of 2, square root of 2 is 4. All right, let's take care of these two like terms. -6 plus 20 is 14 square roots of 2. It's going to bring down this -12. And then this 10 square roots of 4, the square root of 4 is 2. Now what happens, we have another pair of like terms right here. 14 square roots of 2 plus 10 square roots of 2 is 24 square roots of 2. And then we have that -12.